their desires.
Last week, these agencies were told to return with relevant submissions that would help the House of Representatives understand why the capital projects in the 2015 budget are not being implemented. They returned this week with new submissions on the capital component of the budget.
557.379 billion was budgeted for capital expenditure, out of which 194.492 billion, which constitutes about 34.89%, has been released due to revenue challenges. Utilization by the MDAs has been 114.2 billion. 114.2 billion, which constitutes about 58.71%. 58.71% of the amount released, which leaves 80.292 billion or 41.29 yet to be utilized.
The Director General of the Budget Office also gave the lawmakers the current status of the nation's economy.
Accordingly, a total amount of 882.122 billion naira appropriated for both domestic and external borrowing has been fully raised. External debt stock as of June 30th, 2015 stood at $7.04 billion for the federal government and $3.42 billion for states and the FCT, giving a total of $10.31 billion. Domestic debt as of June 30th, 2015 stood at 8.396 trillion for the federal government.
But the lawmakers were not satisfied.
My own view on the presentation is that it is very sketchy.
How come that you are borrowing not to implement the capital budget? Meanwhile, the Fiscal Responsibility Act, specifically in sections 41A and sections 42, mandates the federal government that borrowing should be exclusively for capital expenditure.
Once again, the officials were sent away. They are to return in 1 week's time, hopefully with submissions that will not be contradictory, but submissions that would also address the concerns of this committee once and for all. Lanre Lasese, Channels Television News.